So new helmets have arrived, finally. And we have got a few things motorcycle related coming up because, well, it's January and this is the time where you want to start preparing for the riding season. Our friends over at SOMAN sent us a bunch of helmets. Two of them have arrived, but they wanted us to have some diversity in the helmets that we have for this coming season. And of course, we were like, yeah, that would be awesome. Now, this helmet here, this is their H2. It's one of their, I want to say 3/4 helmets. They call it a full face helmet. I actually got this one ordered from them, which they sent to us, for Mary, my wife. But it is too big. It's too big for her. Weirdly enough, it fits me. So we got a large sent to us with this. Mary usually takes a medium to a large depending on the manufacturer, but I think medium would fit her better. The weird part is I normally take an extra large to a double extra large, and it fits. It's a little tight, but it fits. So the one thing that I am going to say is if you are ordering this helmet, especially here in North America, and this is an Amazon.com, so this is Amazon US. The bonus is, of course, that you can order it, try it out, and if it doesn't fit properly, you can send it back and get a different size. Anyways, we're gonna whip over here, take a look at the box, and we'll try it on so you guys can take a look. Now, it is the middle of winter for us, so I'm not gonna be able to go take it out for a ride, but at least you guys will be able to see some of the features and get an idea of what this helmet looks like. All right, guys, so we have the helmet right here. This is the SOMAN H2. Now, they do make it, as you can see on Amazon, in kind of a carbon fibery look, or I think it's just a black. But they sent us a version that has a design on it. Now, I don't know if this is something that you can get at different outlets, but I know on their website they have a whole bunch of different styles and designs for you and I to go look at. Now, I will take out a few things that they sent that kind of come in the helmet. We got some goggles, so we'll just kind of show you what these look like with goggles. That's the box, empty. You get a nice little helmet covering, which is cool, little bag if you want to carry a bag around. That there is the helmet right there. That's the helmet. And you guys can see that it looks very similar to the one that's online on the Amazon listing with the kind of bronzy gold color. This one has this cool little kind of skull design on it. Now, it does come with a removable brim. I don't see myself wearing this, but it comes with it. Easy enough. This one's, it's kind of nice. It's kind of got a transparency look to it. It would just snap on there if you want. There's a couple little snaps. So it's easy to put on if you do want this. And it would be something that I would probably carry on the motorcycle. So if you were to get caught in the rain, or it's a really bright day and that sun is just coming down, you know, that evening time when you're coming home just after dinner and that sun is just right in your eyes, this could be really nice just to kind of get that glare out of your eyes. Easy to put on, easy to take off. That I like. If you do look at the helmet itself, actually very well constructed. You know, you're looking at about $100-ish US. A very nice looking helmet. Again, built really well. If you look at the inside, I'm hoping you guys can see that, maybe on this side or that side. It has some really nice, it's like a moisture wicking padding on the outside. Also in the top here, you get a really nice pad that goes all the way around. So I really like that. If you can see in the inside there, it actually does say SOMAN in there, which is nice. You get a little leather piece back here. Now, I don't know 100% sure, but my guess would be a couple things is that if you do have goggles, which we do, you could run the strap through this, so that if you take your goggles off, they're not going to flop and fall off. That would be my guess. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what that's for. It's a little different on this one. You do get a chrome accent that comes around. I like it because I like the silver color versus like a goldy color. I could see they may have other options that have the gold and a gold kind of strip here. Other than that, like I said, fits really good. They do have nice, I don't know again if you can see it, but it's almost like nice pocket cutouts here. So if you are going to be running a speaker system, I would think you'd have no problems getting those in there because the padding is pretty deep, which is nice. And because of that, you should have no problems getting speakers inside here, which could be nice if you're someone that likes to have an intercom with a boom mic, or you just have speakers in there for listening to music. Or you're like a lot of people that may just ride with things like earbuds. You know that there's not going to be as much pressure because there's a cutout in and around your ears, so that you don't have the pads completely up there pushing on the earbuds, and that can give a lot of people headaches. One of the reasons I don't wear them is because a lot of my helmets have that, and you get that pressure of them constantly pushing in there. You do get some extra things, like there's a little manual here, but it does have some reflective stripes. I think these are if you want to put them on your helmet. Not that you have to, but you can. I'm a big fan of this design. I think it's actually really nice. Now, the one thing too, like I said, is just kind of watch the sizing, because this size, as you can see it here on the back, it's a large. This comes up as a large. I have never in my whole life, since I've been riding motorcycles, been able to put a large helmet on. And this, as you can see, it actually fits not too bad. I would probably, if it was like my own helmet, like for me, I would possibly maybe have got like an extra large, but I don't think I'd actually go too much bigger. The fact that I can even just wear this is actually pretty good. And again, you guys can't see it, but my ear does kind of fit in that pocket that is there, so I'm not getting any pressure on my ear as well, which is excellent. Now, I do like as well that with this, you guys may be able to see it, there's these little notches for pulling this down. A lot of helmets on their visors only have it on one side, and usually for a lot of us it's on the left side, so that if you're on your throttle you can pull your visor down. This, they have it on both, which is really nice. So you guys can see that. Excellent. I really like that. And there's a pop there where it stays loose, and then there's a final little click where it locks into place, and then another click right there just before it latches in to the actual visor. Not a bad looking little helmet. You know what I have to say? And I would think, going for like little day trips, I would think the only thing that would make this, like for me again, I would like a little bit more space in the front, but the padding itself is pretty comfortable. I'm going to say that. I think for short rides, I'd even be able to get away with this helmet. The other thing is it's a traditional D-ring style. So you just get your D-ring rings here for tightening this up. And again, the visor itself is tinted. It's a tinted visor. So if you are someone, for instance, like my wife that wears glasses, she loves having a helmet like this where she can pull the visor down and it kind of be the sunglass replacement, because of the fact that she's wearing prescription glasses all the time. Now, I'm going to take this off. Pretty pleased with that, to be honest with you. Pretty pleased with it. I do like it. Again, it's pretty comfortable. It is DOT certified. You guys can see it on the back. Yes, nice little DOT sticker right there. Now, they did send us also a pair of glasses. And the nice thing about these glasses, they kind of go with this because of the color. You guys see that? Tell me you're not looking all retro-y. Oh, I do like that. Let's just see how these, see, they're little, that's good. That's good. I like that. And then all we're going to do is take this. I'm pretty sure this is all you'd have to do. Lay it flat so it's kind of there. And then re-snap this. Then these aren't going to fall off, right? So even if you did pop it up and they flip backwards, they're attached, right? Which is awesome. So if I just did this, took these, yes, sir. That is excellent. You're riding around. These are really nice too, because they're sort of tinted, a little bit tinted. But they're more of a bronze. They're more of like a orangey tint, I would say. But they are comfortable. I actually use SOMAN goggles when I'm ATVing, and they've worked really good. So no questions there at all. That's a nice setup, you know, especially if you're someone that rides like a cafe racer or something like that, you know, like an older style bike, or you want that kind of look. This is great. It's going to give you some extra protection versus, let's say, a half helmet where you're not going to get any protection in and around your ears. I like this too, because a lot of times with a half helmet, I end up wearing like earplugs just for sound. This is going to give you a bit more wind protection around your ears, so you don't get that wind blowing in there. Plus, if you're someone that doesn't mind wearing goggles, it's definitely a nice all-in-one kind of unit. Because your face is open, you're not going to get that full protection like you'd get with, let's say, a modular or a full face helmet. because you're not going to have that jaw. But that's hey, that's personal choice. You are going to get that nice wind in your face. I like it. I like it. And if you put the brim on there, right? You put that little this little guy on. I'm just going to hold it because I don't want to. That's kind of what it would look like. You guys can see it. Oh yes, sir. That's okay. All right, guys. This is not necessarily going to be the helmet that I am wearing all the time, and that looks cool too. Yes, I've got a full face helmet coming for me, which should be here right away, as well as I have a modular coming from SOMAN, and hopefully they send a medium size one similar to this for my wife. I'm gonna leave you there. That's a nice kind of first look while we're getting ready for the upcoming 2024 season. More helmet videos coming soon. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.